So you have written your first novel and now you're worried about what is next. So this video is about what is next after you have written your first novel. So I'll talk about self-publishing and traditional publishing in a separate video, which you can check later on, and where I'll compare what self-publishing is and what traditional publishing is. This video is not about that. This video is just about what to do after you have finished writing your book. So let us start from the point where you are still writing your book. See, the point is, when it comes to traditional publishing, you need to first send a proposal to a publisher and sample chapters, and then they take a lot of time, like ages, to respond. I personally have thought it after writing my first book and waiting for a long time for a response from a traditional publisher. I thought that what if I would have had sent the proposal when I was writing the book? And this is what I'm going to suggest you. What to do is, let us say once you finish half of your first draft, you start editing your first 3 chapters. Edit them properly. You keep on writing your draft as well as give some time to edit your first 3 chapters. Understand that it has been edited well. Make sure that you are not going to make any changes in those 3 chapters. Means there is nothing that is going to happen in the story in the future because of which you would need to change your chapters. If you could make sure of that, if you could edit your first 3 chapters, then you can send them to some professional editor and ask him or her to polish them properly. And then you can simply send a proposal to agents or traditional publishers. Now, how to write a proposal and what should a proposal contain? If you want to know that, you can just ask me in comments and I'll separately make a video over it, okay? If you do that, then what happens is, usually an agent or a traditional publisher takes around 3 to 4 weeks to tell you if they are interested in reading your manuscript or not. So you get 4 weeks time to finish your draft or to work on your story, whatever it is. Sometimes some agents or some traditional publishers take more than 4 weeks. So if somebody is taking longer time to respond to your proposal, it is not going to affect you because you are still in the process of writing your book. As well as if somebody is rejecting your proposal, it would obviously feel bad, but you would still have time to send to more agents and more traditional publishers because you are writing your book. So it would take like 2 or 3 months more for you to finish your book, and in that period of time you would easily be able to connect with a lot of traditional publishers and agents and figure out if they are ready to accept your manuscript or not. How does that help? That helps to decide if you should go for traditional publishing or self-publishing. Because if somebody is responding to your mails or somebody is responding to your sample chapters and asking for the complete manuscript, then you know that you might have a shot with a traditional publisher and you can wait a little longer. But if suppose nobody is responding to your mails, then you will have something to make a decision about whether to wait for more responses or to approach more traditional publishers or whether to go with the self-publishing. Decide to go with the self-publishing, and if you are from India, you can obviously contact me. I have my publishing house named Creative Space Publishing. Otherwise, there are many publication houses. You simply Google and type the name self-publishing and you would find a lot of people there. Once this is done, once you send your proposal to traditional publishers or send your proposal to agents, I hope you know what agents are. Agents are the people who know what is happening in the industry, which publication house can take your story, and they have a good number of contacts with every publication house and they know how to strike good deals for you. So agents are, you can say, a bridge between you and the publisher who takes up your manuscript, reads it, and if likes it, then suggests it to the publisher. So if you can convince an agent, then there is a great chance that you might be able to convince some publication house. Because if you directly approach a publication house, then usually publication houses don't tend to accept manuscripts from the authors who are sending manuscripts to them directly, because they already have a lot on their plate. Okay, they publish like 25 books in a year and they get like 4,000 to 5,000 books in a year. So they have to reject most of the books, and they already have they are only publishing 25 books and they already have their own authors. They already have agents with whom they have good relations, and those agents who are giving them good manuscripts, and then you come in the line. So there is a very rare chance that your manuscript would be accepted. So do not think that if your manuscript is not being accepted by a traditional publication house, then it is not good. Okay, we all know the example of J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling have been rejected by tons of traditional publishing houses. Okay, and she is one of the biggest authors in the world. She is one of the biggest authors in the world. So do not think that if your manuscript is being rejected, then it is not good. Okay, you can always approach an agent, or you can always approach a self-publishing house if you have confidence on your writing. Then what comes is title, cover and blurb. Make sure your title is professional. Make sure your title is eye-catching, and make sure your cover justifies your story, or at least makes a person interested in clicking on the book and reading what is written in the blurb. You have to make sure of that. Then your blurb is extremely important, because your blurb is what makes people read your book. Write a really good blurb, and do not give any spoilers in the blurb. Okay. Then what comes is marketing. Whether you're going through traditional publishers, whether you are going through agents, or whether you are going through self-publishers, you are going to need to market your book. You are going to need to market yourself, so that people know that you exist, and so that people know that your book exists. Doesn't matter how good your book is. First, it needs to be good. But second, even if it is good, people are not going to read it if they do not know that this book exists, right? So it is extremely important that you make sure that people know that your book exists. Now, how can you do that? One, you can contact a marketing agency who will set up your brand value, and who would make sure that your book reaches to readers. We are one of them, so you can contact us if you want us to market your book. Second, you can set up your website, you can write a blog, you can write about your book, and you can write about some topic that you think people would be interested in, so that when they read your blog, they come to your site and you get their emails, and it helps you to generate a mailing list which you can use to directly get in touch with your readers. And obviously you would know that they are reading your blog, means they are interested in your writing. So you can directly mail them and tell them about your book. Through that, you can get your sales. You can start a YouTube channel just like I did, and if you are not interested in that, you can at least talk to people who are on YouTube, and you can arrange author interviews, or you can arrange a book talk. Do something to make sure that your face gets out in the market, and people know about you and your book. Then only it is going to help you to sell your books. Third thing, and one more thing, get active on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Even though I cannot say that your presence on Facebook, Instagram or Twitter sells your books, I won't say that. But if you are not present, then it will definitely not sell your books. Okay? So you have to make sure, you have to make sure that your presence is there. What happens is, somebody who knows you and knows about your book may not read your book today, but if he eventually keeps on knowing about you, keeps on reading your posts, maybe someday he'll develop interest in your writing, or in your thoughts, or in your views or something. It would keep on repeating in his mind that there is a book written by you, there is a book written by you. Maybe after 6 months or 8 months or 10 months, when your second book comes or your third book comes in the market, he or she might think, okay, let us give him a try, or let us give her a try, and that one book will sell after many months. But you will have so many followers who would be like that, and adding those after a certain time will keep on giving you sales. That is why it is important that you keep on connecting with more and more people with time, instead of thinking that if social media is not selling my books, then I should not be on the social. You do not do marketing. This is what I particularly believe. Okay? You do not do marketing, or you do not do book talks, or you do not do interviews or anything, or you do not go out in the market to sell your book. You go out in the market to let people know that your book exists and they should try it. If it is good, it would automatically sell after that. Your job is only to make sure to let people know that your book exists. That's it. Do not count it in numbers, that if I'm investing this much, or if I'm investing this much of time, I should get this much of a revenue. Don't do that. It would follow. If your writing is good, it would follow once people start to know that your book is there in the market. So that's it for today. If you have any doubts, or if you want to ask anything, you can write it in a comment, or